Good morning, rise and shine. Happy Thursday. How is everyone doing? Guess what? Today is my 16th wedding anniversary, y'all. 16th, y'all. When I tell y'all, it's been a ride. It's been a ride. But no, all seriousness, y'all, I couldn't ask for a better partner, a better husband, a better best friend than my husband, y'all. I'm so serious. Like, we've been in this for a very long time. And to still actually love each other, really, like, genuinely love being in each other's presence, growing together. Like, it feels like it's the beginning, like, all over. It is. And someone asked me not too long ago, how do we make this work? Like, how? They just wanted to know because in the Black community, let's just say, she says she don't see a lot of it, right? She don't see a lot of it. And not necessarily the longevity of our marriage, but like the happiness of our marriage, right? She's seen us and she's like, y'all, it can appear one way on the outside, but genuinely, like, we genuinely, like, enjoy each other's company. And I would have to say, one thing, when you are in a relationship, again, the right relationship, and trust me, before my husband, I had some relationships that was not right, right? But you have to, at the end of the day, know who you are and know that, there is love out there. There is your partners out there, and I wasn't looking. But when he came around, we just clicked. We just really clicked right away. We went to Penn State together. But during Penn State, we didn't really get together during our Penn State years in the 90s. It was like a brief passing. And he asked about me one time in college, and my friend was like, oh, no, not my friend. And during that time, he was a football player, and you know how it is during that time. But it's so funny because after that graduation, we actually had the same friends in college, the same friends, and they would go hang out, with him and his friends and football players, and they would ask me to go out. I'm like, no, I'm good. I wasn't into football players, And I just had a lot going on, and I had my last senior year. I already had my daughter at the age of 20, and I was, in the dance team. I was trying to finish school. I was like, no, that's not my cup of tea. I didn't know, however, two of his close friends during college. But after that, we met at a mutual friend who went to Penn State wedding, and I stole his seat. And after that, everything was history. We just clicked, like, right after that. He's my soulmate. But I would say communication. Communication is key. And to be quite honest, I really wasn't even going to go because I had stuff going on during that time. And one of my close friends during that time forced me to go. And I'm glad that she did. And I went. And that was history. But yeah, we have a good time together. Communication is key. Like, I would have to say, communication is key. Not trying to change a person, because if that person is the right person, I'm not going to say you're going to always have good times. You're not going to always. That's life. Like, it's not always going to be like that. However, through it all, through everything and we've been through a while ago. And I'm not talking about necessarily him and I like going at it, not in that aspect, but outside sources, trying to, because we have a blended family, right? So it was outside sources sometimes, and then life that naturally happens, and then combining, two families, and that. And if you don't have that active communication and really genuinely like want to be in that relationship, soul communication. Good morning. Yeah. So just make sure, whatever the both of y'all want, you're not trying to change that person, and you genuinely like who that person is, right? You have to genuinely like who that person is. Because life is going to life. And then another thing I would say, don't take yourself too seriously. For us, I don't take life. I take it seriously, but I don't take it seriously. I like to have a good time. I like to have fun. I like to live in a moment sometimes, and we're not the same, actually. We're really not the same. I'm more spontaneous than he is, right? I'm more spontaneous. So, but again, active communication, really enjoying, liking each other's company. Right? And that's how we made it work. And I just said that because this is our anniversary, 16th wedding anniversary. And it feels like, we'd be like, how long have we been together? It felt like I knew him all my entire life. Like, 20, 30 years? Right? And it's like 16. And look, we should still have a good time. We still enjoy each other's company. If there's an issue going on, you talk about it, respectfully, but honestly, and you keep it pushing. And that's just what it is. And I'm a person of respect, honesty, and loyalty. And those are my core factors. Respect, honesty, and loyalty. And same with him. Those are his core factors. We have the same core factors, right? And at the end of the day, that's how you let everything can, just work out. And that's just my spiel because I'm in it and it happened and I'm here. And I've also had experiences in relationships that didn't work out. So, everything is not for everybody. You just have to find your person. And when I say find your person, I didn't actively go out and look. It just happened. And I was not looking. It happened when I absolutely was not looking. Right? So I'm about to get this workout in. I got my Wake and Glow ready to go. Yes. And this is what keeps me young. I'm 48 years old. Both of us, we want to stay young, stay active, with each other. He's not on here working out with me and do my workouts and things like that, but we do work out together. We do walks together. We do a lot together off camera, so, and that's important. You have to want to do a lot of things together, but not like overbearingly, but together. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm about to get this bomb workout in. And you know what? What did I put in here? I did put my Wake and Glow. I did not put my Sambuca, so I'm going to have to do that later. And today we are doing a full body bomb workout. This is our last live. And again, my workout in my community is for people who feel like they don't have enough time in the day to really get in a good workout. For me, again, like I said, I always had a lot of stuff going on in my life. Like, always. That's just who I am, and I love it. Because when I'm still for too long, I get bored, right? So, again, I always have a lot of stuff going on, but I also know how important it is to care for your body. So, I've always been, most of the time, an in-home workout person. Because I feel like when you get up early, you get that workout in, care for yourself, and you keep it moving. When life happens in life, you already got that workout in, right? So this always worked for me. And when COVID hit, I used to do YouTube online workouts for my family and people who wanted to work out at home. And that's how this happened. And that's why I continue to do this with a community. I did this by myself for a very long time. But now with the active community, I do this. So, and that's how I maintain my youthfulness, like, because I have no excuses. I get up, you have some dumbbells, you have your in-home workout equipment, and then you go to work and you keep it moving. So if you're that person, if you have a lot going on in your life, you know, and you still know and understand how important it is to maintain your health, then this community could be for you. If you would like, you can join my community. You click on the link below and join my community. If you have questions, you can always ask me any questions that you may have, and I will be happy to answer them. But we are about to get started. I'm going to start letting some people in, because we are going to get started very soon. Put my good morning, rise and shine. Oh, I'm muted. Good morning, queens. Rise and shine. This is our last live workout of this week. How is everyone? Good morning. All right, so we're going to get ready, and if you want to join us, click on the link in this on this live and join my community. Until next time, again, if you have any questions, always ask. And again, it's my anniversary. Peace.